how is it possible to run a festival such as the size of this festival that's coming up? What's involved, who's involved, and I suppose just how is it possible, because there's so much going on in terms of just generally the workload is phenomenal. So
yeah, well, we have a small committee with lots of helpers and stewards and all. Volunteers come out on the day of the parade, because we couldn't run the parade without a lot of helpers. And if anybody out there would like to come along, give us an hour of your time on St. Patrick's Day, where we start putting out the barriers from 8 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, yeah. That's because of the amount of people.
The amount of people, and for safety
and interest that goes on.
Yeah. And then, after the parade, then it's the same thing again. All the barriers have to be taken down.
Yeah.
And there will be refreshments provided throughout the whole day in the parish office. And the Red Cross will be based in there as well. But I mean, we couldn't really run such a festival without the help of so many people. We have the Red Cross, the Civil Defence, Clane, all the Gardaí. We have lots of helpers, and even though it's only a small committee doing the core work on it all, but without everybody else's help, it wouldn't happen. And people also should remember that this is not just a festival for 2 or 3 people or a small group of people. It's for everybody. It's a community weekend, and there's something for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah, it expands with the number. It's not just for people from Clane. It's Prosperous. It's Clane. It's Newbridge, Naas.
Absolutely.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. And I mean, every year it just seems to be getting bigger and bigger and expanding out into the beyond Kildare, and that's wonderful to see that. This is our 11th year, and our theme for this year is childhood games.
Childhood games.
Yeah.
And in terms of some of the groups that's going to be performing over the next week, could you just give us kind of a bullet point list, and maybe some of the ones that you're looking forward to seeing? In a brief enough summary,
we're all looking forward to our marching bands, of course. They put on a great display every year. We have lots of wonderful dance groups. We have the clubs, like the soccer club, the rugby club, Clane Athletic Club, the boxing club this year are really going to outshine with their exhibition after the parade as well. And we have commercial floats as well, and one commercial float actually is Clane Building Works.
Okay.
And they've been with us since 2005, and we would all be very disappointed if we didn't see Bob the Builder in the parade in 2015 with our childhood games theme.
Yeah.
So we have a Slovakian dance group coming along as well. They've been with us now since the gathering year in 2013. And they're coming along as well to perform. So there should be lots of entertainment for everybody.
I think there's a Disney group coming along, a few Frozen people or
caricatures coming along. I would imagine so. We've lots of large puppets in the parade, and we have clowns and balloon modelers and face painters, and so there will be a lot going on.
Okay. And in terms of the future of the parade, looking towards next year and maybe the years that are going to follow, is there a future? How do you see the future yourself?
Well, I would hope that there's going to be a future. I mean, unless people tell us that they don't want the parade anymore. It hasn't happened yet, but
and because of the numbers,
because
and the
of
interest,
the numbers,
everybody wants the parade.
Absolutely,
because there's none in, say, Prosperous or Cmeath or in other areas. And is it Newbridge?
There's a Newbridge parade. There's one in Clane, and there's one in Maynooth. And Selbridge.
Yeah.
All at different times, but every town and village like their own parade.
True. Yeah.
And I think for us, what has meant a lot to me is that it's not just a parade. It's a weekend's festivities where, it starts 4 or 5 days before the parade, and it continues on with entertainment right through.
And it feeds the community spirit then.
Absolutely, and it's amazing. People, every age group, whether you're a child or an adult, everybody is young and gets involved in our theme every year. It's absolutely fantastic to see what comes down the street on St. Patrick's Day.
It just adds, I suppose, positivity, a good community spirit.
Yes, and it makes it all very worthwhile when you see the work, the enthusiasm of people, the excitement on the day. It's wonderful. Bringing out the child in every adult as well as the child in every child. So it should be good fun.
Okay, so the first event, I suppose, is tonight, but the next event
is Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, that's this Friday.
Yes, at 9 o'clock, Mansers of Clane, and it's our annual table quiz.
And that's the first night, so everybody come out to that, support that, and a week long then.
Absolutely, and we hope everybody comes along and enjoys it. We also welcome feedback from people.
Okay.
You know, it's nice for people to come back and tell us how they feel about events and what we did and didn't do. And, you know, that's very important as well.
Helps expansion.
Exactly, yeah.
Perfect. So anything else to add to that? Or?
No, I think I just hope that you know, we have covered everything in our weekends activities this year, and every year, you know, we like people to come back and let us know how they feel about what we've done, and if there's anything they would like to see us do next year.
Or even help out with themselves.
Oh, absolutely. If anybody were really do look for help, be it making tea or putting out barriers or anything like that, it's very important.
Okay.
We need stewards.
Excellent.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
you.
Cheers.